Ahmed Deedat, respected elders and brothers, Assalamu alaikum. I'm sure Mr. Ahmed Deedat does not need any introduction, but just to mention one point that, when a student starts to study post-metric, he goes to university, he does a bachelor's degree, then he does an honors degree, then he does a master's, becomes a master of his subject, then he becomes a doctorate of his subject, can become a professor. And when he's passed all these stages, he knows it so well, he's more than a master, he becomes a mister of the subject. And it is in this spirit that I refer to Ahmed Deedat as Mr. Ahmed Deedat. Because in the field of comparative studies, especially Christianity, he has more than mastered the subject, and I think he deserves the title of Mr. Ahmed Deedat. And it is in that sense that I think I refer to him. To that extent that I was this morning in the office and I heard them arranging a symposium after Ramadan in the Royal Albert Hall. He's having a symposium with an American professor. So we can see in the level at which Mr. Ahmed Deedat is. But we haven't heard much on his other knowledge, on other religions. And it is in this spirit that I approached him, and it is in this spirit that he is here today. Because a man of his learning and experience, I don't think we should lose out while he is around. And it is in this spirit that he is present here today. And I must say, at such short notice, and knowing how busy he is with such tight programs, I still can't figure out how he manages to squeeze this lecture in this evening. Just one point before I tell Mr. Ahmed Deedat to commence. You see, he has been criticized in many circles for one simple reason, is that he calls a spade a spade. We intellectuals, we tend to use euphemism and try to, use very different terms, and sometimes we lose sight of what we are describing. And the truth is the truth. And he calls a spade a spade. He's a simple man, and I think he gets down to simple things, and that's what makes him so great. And therefore tonight, the intention and the spirit with which he's going to present his subject is not that he's going to paint any picture for us. The pictures have already been painted. And what Mr. Deedat is going to do, he is not the painter of the pictures,